Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Buttermint coming at you with our team builder for the TBL playoffs. Now, this is my first time ever in playoffs, and I'm really excited for it. As you can see, I put my opponent's team up already. We're facing Tshen and his Fancy Land Garbodors, and he has himself a mighty scary team. Not gonna lie, this team is terrifying. Finished second place in our conference this year. He did well with it. He's got Protein Greninja, he's got Mimikyu, he's got Imbor, he's got Tornadus Eye, he's got a Ditto, he's got Zebstrika, he's got Magron, also known as Panzer if your name is AW. He has Hydreigon, he has a Shaman, he has a Gastrodon, and he has a Necrozma. Now, looking at this team, we've actually faced it twice already. We're 2-0 against it. But that actually is terrifying because if he may know what we're gonna bring, and he may actually just completely counter team us. But this is what we decided on, me and my front office. We looked at the sets that I brought the first 2 weeks, we looked at what he brought the first 2 weeks, and we came to this conclusion. So, we're gonna start out with our Celesteela, nicknamed Tower of Power, holding the leftovers. Now, this thing has an Earthquake to catch the Imbor on the switch, to catch a Zebstrika on the switch. Maybe Zebstrika goes for a Toxic instead, or goes for something that doesn't kill, like Volt Switch doesn't kill with the EVs I have in it. And, well, if it Volt Switches, it gets out of the field, but I can click Earthquake. I've got Seed Bomb specifically for that Gastrodon, and I know you're asking, why not Giga Drain? Because last time he brought Gastrodon, he brought it as a Mirror Coat Lindoberry. And so I'm not bringing any special grass moves on this team. And then it's got Heavy Slam, obviously just to dent whatever I want. Like Heavy Slam chunks anything that comes in, even with only 4 attack. Now I'm running max special defense and max HP, and this is because at max special defense, I don't get 2-hit KO'd by a Life Orb 252 Timid Protein Greninja Hidden Power Electric. So with this, or Hidden Power Fire, either way, and both of which are weak to Earthquake, conveniently. But with this spread, he can't beat me with Greninja unless I switch in, which I'm going to have to 100% try to avoid doing. Now, our second Mon on the team is our Mega Gardevoir named Galady with the Gardevoirite and the ability Pixelate. Now, this is a set that I bought against him the first time we played, actually, because the first time we played I had AV Celesteela, but I didn't need it. I discovered after doing calcs, so I decided run max special defense, but we're running Substitute if he wants to, like, I don't know, switch out with his Zebstrika. I can substitute up. We have Hyper Voice, obviously, just because Pixelate, take advantage of it. It's super powerful. 1.2 boost to a 90 power move already is great. Focus Blast is obviously for the Mega Aggron. We're going to try and catch it on a switch, or, you know, it 2-hit KOs no matter what his defense, no matter what his attack, what his special defense investment is. And then we're running Wish just for the general longevity of this team. And then we're running 12 speed to creep any of his creep. We're running max special attack to get that big damage off. And then we're running 244 HP so we can get some nice wishes off to the rest of the team. Now, our third member is Nectective, the male Infernape. It's carrying the Fightinium Z and has the ability Blaze with the moves Focus Blast, Nasty Plot, Fire Blast, and Flame Charge. Now, Z Focus Blast from an Infernape that is timid max special attack has a 82.5% chance to Oko a Mega Aggron. So he can't switch into this thing. Like, this thing will decimate Mega Aggron 120% of the time. And then I have Flame Charge in case I can force a switch. I can get a Flame Charge off and get a boost of speed that allows me to outspeed, maybe his Scarfers, like if he's Scarfed Hydreigon. then I can definitely get that out of the way. I have Nasty Plot, just to boost my special attack, and then I have Fire Blast to hit, it's a more accurate move for Hydreigon, for Mega Aggron, but it also isn't resisted by Tornadus. Mimikyu's not immune to it, Shaman's weak to it, Necrozma doesn't resist it, so basically I'm carrying dual stabs, just because, it hits his team fairly hard. Now, especially defensive Gastrodon obviously walls this thing, but then, I just go into Glady, maybe go into Tower Power. It all just depends, because, if I go into Glady and get Storm Drain and he clicks Scald, well then, bam, special attack boost. What do you do about that? Because obviously, and let me just make sure, I'm running Trace as my ability before Mega Evolving. Then we have Voltaire, the Manectric, carrying the Choice Scarf again, with the ability Lightning Rod, with Volt Switch, Toxic, Overheat, and Thunderbolt. Volt Switch is obvious, it's a Scarfed Electric type. Why wouldn't you run Volt Switch? Toxic is to catch Ditto on the switch-in, because last time he lost hard to Scarf Manectric, so I foresee him either bringing Gastrodon, which getting Toxic on that would be great, or Ditto, since it copies my Lightning Rod, and Toxicing Ditto, wearing it down like that, putting it in the ability for it to, get goaded, is just the best potential for me. That would be so clutch. And I'm running the same amount of speed I am on Infernape. They hit the same speed tier. This outspeeds a max speed Timid Shaman, even though I don't think it'll come. Then I have special attack, obviously. You want to get that as big as possible. Then I just throw the rest in HP for longevity, maybe. I mean, I've had, 52 EVs come in handy, and I've lived on 3 HP before, but, this is just for general longevity. Then, up next, our fifth member, we have the Choice Specs Greninja minus Torrent, and his nickname is Fortnite. I actually named it that because of, back when we first started this league, Ninja had just done his, million watcher Fortnite stream, so I figured, it was relevant back then. Not so much anymore, but it was back then. And it's carrying Surf, Ice Beam, U-Turn, and Grass Knot. U-Turn is obviously just for momentum, as you can see, I'm max speed. Grass Knot is for Gastrodon, obviously. On the Switch, I'm not going to stay in and click Grass Knot, because if it's Window Berry, even with Choice Specs, it's going to blow me the frick back. Ice Beam is for the Hydreigon, it's for the Tornadus, it's mostly for those two, Shaman as well. Then we got Surf, which hits the Mimikyu, is super effective on the Emboar, hits the Zebstrika, hits the Mega Aggron, obviously it doesn't hit the Gastrodon, hits the Necrozma, Ice Beam, Surf would do more. I'm actually not carrying Dark Pulse, which I hope doesn't come back to bite me in the ass because of his Necrozma, but we'll see. And then I have max speed to speed tie his Protein Greninja if he runs max speed Timid. I have max special attack, and this time I'm actually running 4 attack EVs just to get, U-Turn to do maybe something, like if he brings in his, if he brings in Necrozma, then bam, get a U-Turn, and it does a decent bit of damage. Not gonna kill, but, it's gonna make it weaker. And then this is probably my biggest win con once Ditto goes down, and that is my 6th and final member of our quarterfinals team for the TBL. We have Zygote. He's carrying the Yachi Berry. He's shiny, because I love shiny Zygote. I actually have one on my game I got from GameStop. It was a beautifully designed shiny. He's carrying actually the standard set you get from shiny Zygote. 1,000 Arrows, Extreme Speed, Outrage, and Dragon Dance. Now, we thought about putting Substitute over Outrage, but the problem with that was simply that Hydreigon, you know, doesn't appreciate an outrage. Necrozma doesn't appreciate a +1 outrage. You know, that kind of stuff. They're gonna get hit by this outrage, and they are gonna catch some Zygarde hands. What, brother? Alright, I'll be down in a moment. Catch some Zygarde hands. So, we're running, as you can see, 236 speed. That will allow us to outspeed a max speed 252 Necrozma. We are running an Adamant Nature with 252 attack, and then we're throwing the rest in HP for a general bulk. So, I believe that if any team is going to beat Tshen in these quarterfinals, this is going to be the teams that do it. So we will see you all in the battle, my bright lovelies. Thank you for watching.